trees on this one, it doesn't really matter what happens. You have one aim, okay? And the aim is to just claw his face off. Claw his face off, if you know that reference. So, punch comes in. See this? That's what you're doing. Yeah? Go. Clear whatever comes your way. And you have your technique, 3 throws of punch, whatever it might be, doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. You deal with this stuff. You deal with the Wing Chun, trapping, whatever, right? The aim is, whatever he's doing, right, here. Okay, I'm gonna walk. As I'm walking, my right hand is gonna land, hopefully, where his eyes are. Okay, thumb's gonna go in the right eye, forefinger, the trigger finger is gonna go into the left eye. My aim is actually land in his eye cavity, in his socket. Okay, as I'm doing this, my left hand is behind his head, doing what? Squeezing. So I'm just doing this. Right, I'm applying pressure from the rear and the front. As I'm doing this, I won't do it because I don't want to blind him, he'll sue me. As I'm doing this, the base of my palm is shoving his nose up in the air, which is very annoying, okay? So this is what happens. See his face? Okay? Strong people, if you try to move their body, not very easy. Not very easy. But with the human body, if you move the elbow, throw a punch. If you move the elbow, the whole balance goes. Yeah? Wherever you move someone's elbow, they go. Hand, not as much. See how he's quite stable wherever I move his hand? The minute I shove his elbow, he goes. Shoulders are good too, if you can muscle them, but we're little, right? We don't want to do that. What definitely works every time? It's the head, okay? So let's say on this one, I try and push him, yeah? Punch in. Okay, fine, I move back because I'm smaller than him. I'm kind of weak, right? So it doesn't really work, okay? Punch in. See his face? Got it? You move his head, he moves. Right? So, true? It's easier to move someone's head, especially the jawline, here. Right? Punch comes, you're here. Straight away you're in. Go to blind side, please. Always blind side. Yeah? You're here. This comes forward, that goes back, tilt him. See this move? And just shove him down the floor. Or walk him into a wall. Or you can turn him. What are you worried about here? If you were poor running? You can't see anything. Yeah. You're in pain, you can't see anything, and how's your nose going? Yeah? He might bite your hand. He might bite your hand. Move your hand, just keep on grinding into his face. Your aim is to put this into his eyeball. You're sorted. Uncomfortable, yeah? Especially if you push back and you're being squeezed. Don't forget, you're not just going to shove it, because you just move his head back. What are you doing with the left hand? Yeah, exactly. Squeeze. Right? So this way, he can't see anything, face towards the ceiling. See how easy that is? True? Versus trying to push him. Okay? And you can turn him too. Yeah? So if he comes here, turn. See this? Bring him to you. Make sense? See where his head is? Right? If you feel like the fight's going to be over very, very soon, this is what you're going to do. What's going to happen there? Yeah. Right? So if you feel like he's going to struggle, he's reaching for a weapon, he's got more friends than you can deal with, and you want to go to the next level of violence, what can you do from here? Snap. Yeah? Or you can do that straight out from here. True? I just like this because you get to walk him forward. His forward pressure is very good. So punch comes. See this? How annoying is that? Yeah. Versus me trying to actually manhandle this guy. If he's massive, he's not going to move. There's no way he's going to move, right? If you move up here, this is sensitive. And everyone has a, in that balance reflex, you ever slip over a banana peel? Yeah? Or if you're walking around, because I'm clumsy, I do it all the time. I look for bananas to slip on, right? Yeah, you got this swaggy walking down the road, you think you're pretty clever, looking at you, and then you slip, like, whoa, and just, no one saw that, you just keep walking, thinking you're cool. When you slipped, did you look cool when you were slipping?
No. Your body's like automatic.
You're like, what the fuck is that? You're like looking at the sky, you're shitting yourself, there's drool a little bit coming out of your mouth, okay, you're dropping shit everywhere. You can be cool up until the slip. The minute your balance goes, what's your body do?
Counteracting.
Autopilot, yeah. You have an autopilot that takes over to prevent you from being injured, right? So what's his autopilot doing right now? He's hitting here, you know, we're fighting. Not too much autopilot, right? Until when? Until he can't see, his balance is disrupted. His breathing is a little bit messed up, okay? We're counting on his frantic autopilot to kick in. So his body isn't reacting as well as he would be if he were sitting here trying to engage in the fight. Does that make sense? So you just try and climb on. So again, the move, get to blind side. Your left is going to come over here. The right hand is going to come in. You can do it from inside line or outside line. So the first version, right, if it's outside line, you're already here. Okay? If it's inside line, you're already here. Does it matter? It's not relevant yet. It doesn't matter which one you use. As long as this left hand is able to control the back of the head. Okay? This goes in straight away, tilt up, done. You're sorted. Right? That's all it is. And keep walking in. I don't do it from here. Push me away. I don't do it from far away. Right? So if we're exchanging, boom, boom. See Brian? Do you see the rush? So when I intend to do it, I just bust in. Yeah, I don't have any regard. I don't care about the left hand because can he touch me with the left hand? Not before I get to his eyes with the right hand. So for me, it's irrelevant with the left hand. I'm going to go to blind side, I'm going to go very quickly, and I end up right about here is where I like to be because I don't have to be concerning myself with the left hand threat or any kicks. Here, you can boot me the nuts. I like my nuts where they are. But if I'm here, what's he going to do? Not much, right? So just hug him. You know? Want to be friends? He throws a punch. Let's be friends. Yeah, just give him a bit of a hug. Okay, here we are. You can go straight linear back. So you can walk him backwards. You can bring him down to the ground if you want to. Especially if you add the leg. Yeah? Imagine this. Down he goes. Or you can turn him sideways to snap a neck or keep turning. See where he is now? Now he's here. Right? Either way it works. So you can go inside line. How do you feel? It's pretty cool. Your hands aren't as active. You're not feeling that you want to be striking as much because we're evoking that balance, that slipping on the banana peel. It's that feeling. Everything here is stable. Everything this is still stable. He gets hit. Oh, ow, that hurts. He gets hit. Everything's stable until just goes. See how the whole body just goes. I don't want to fall down. We want the body to feel. Oh, I don't want to fall down. What happens when you fall down and you slip on the banana peel? Where do your hands go? Blur. You know, you're in this crazy breakdancing maneuver trying to balance yourself. That's exactly what we want his body. And he can readjust in a couple of seconds. In that time, what are you doing? You blind the prick. And the eyes, this is don't just press in. What I want you to do, dig out. I want the eyeball in your hand because it's a souvenir. Right? We'll put it in some mineral oil. We can sell it on eBay. You know, and if you get two, you can offer some kind of discount over Christmas. Like buy one, get one free. And if you keep doing this, you can have multicolored ones because people always like variety when they buy something. If you just offer like, you know, blue eyes, that's not really fair. It's a little bit racist. So we want a variety of eyeballs we can keep that we can sell. Yeah? So really the thumb is coming in here to try and dig it out. Your trigger finger is coming in here trying to dig that out. And just press in all the way through and squeeze your hands together. And the palm here is shoving the nose up. Right? You're not going to stop him from breathing, okay? But you are going to disrupt his face by pushing him up. Everyone clear on that? Yeah? The variation of this, if you feel like, I don't want to get cooties on my hands, because if you're fighting someone who's got herpes, I don't know why you're fighting a person with herpes, but if you're fighting someone with herpes, you can smear the face across, which also moves his head. So, punch comes, see this? Yeah? Now what? Right? So, always get to the head. If you want to move someone who's a little bit more staunch, a little bit more stout, and solid in their figure, what happens is you can just and punch out. Instead of me doing this, see how he's ready? And he's quite stable and he can take a hit? Because I haven't disrupted the face yet. So if he's got a strong jaw and a thick neck and he's, you know, kind of beefy, I smash him, it's going to be good, right? But I'm going to keep following up and do multiple striking to put him down. Whereas the minute I move his face, see where he is? Not looking at me, back. And I can launch that up. Cool? So if you have an opportunity, always try and manipulate the head if you can. You know, this is very important, especially against someone who's very, very large. Especially someone, if you don't feel like you can do much damage against the body, which a lot of us probably won't do as much damage because we're small, then you want to manipulate. That's why when you're doing sparring, you always feel taps. See that? Am I hitting you? I want to get to the head. You know, so when we're doing this, I want to get to the head. Once you get to the head, something else is going to follow afterwards. You know what I mean? Cool? So give it a shot, yeah? So as soon as punch comes, clear, you're here already. That's it. Shoom. Okay? Or punch comes, here, you're there already. It's okay if it's a left and right, three sides are left and right. You're still here. Doesn't matter. The important thing is what? It's the movement inside, so you want to close range. don't do this from here. The closer you are, the stronger you are as well. So this, remember the pushing away thing? Yeah? Don't forget, you don't want to be in this position. I'm gonna try and blind it. That's not gonna really work, you know. If he braces the arm, I can lean on him, you know. Whereas if I'm close enough, push me away. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna? True? Yeah. It's much more difficult for your poor victim to push you away if you're close enough on him. Sound good? Yeah? Okay, give it a whirl.